Hi everybody, here's how I make this delicious picadillo recipe. This recipe can feed about 4 to 5 people, and you're gonna start off prepping your veggies, which is so easy because using my chopper, I just gonna chop up 1 large russet potato and then 1 medium carrot, and then you're also gonna need a yellow onion. Wash your veggies until your water is nice and clear, and then in your pan you're gonna cook about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Let this cook about 50% of the way before adding your veggies. And here's all ingredients I'm adding to the pan. I'm adding up my chopped veggies and my onion, and then you're gonna add in your seasonings, which is just simple, a little bit of salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder, and you're just gonna let your meat cook until it's about 90% cooked before adding in your sauce. Now for the sauce, I'm gonna list the ingredients also down below. I'm using about 3 Roman tomatoes, 1/4 of a yellow onion. You can use 2 garlic cloves, but I didn't have any for this video, so I ended up putting minced garlic into it. And then you need 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, and then a teaspoon of garlic and onion powder each, and then a sprinkle of comino, and then 1 teaspoon of beef bouillon and 1 teaspoon of tomato bouillon. I had to blend mine in 2 parts because I didn't want to take out the big blender, so I just used a small one. But yeah, here are all the seasonings that you need. And then once you're done blending up all your vegetables, you're gonna add this into your pan with your meat. And once your sauce comes up to a boil, you're gonna let it simmer and cook for about a good 15 minutes or until your vegetables are soft. Once your veggies are soft, you're gonna shut it off. So here I'm adding in my meat and my sauce, and then I add in about a 1/2 cup of water with this, along with like a little less than half of this tomato sauce can. Again, you're gonna let this all cook for about 15 minutes or until your vegetables are nice and soft. And y'all, please don't forget to taste your sauce. As you can tell here, I'm adding in the minced garlic because this is where I forgot about the garlic and not having garlic cloves. Then cover it up, and you're gonna let that cook for that 15 minutes, and make sure you stir in between so it doesn't burn at the bottom. And this is how it looks about 5 minutes into the cooking process. And then of course here I'm gonna taste my sauce. Mine needed about a teaspoon more of beef bouillon, so that's what I added, but of course add to your liking. And just a reminder, as soon as you feel that the potato or carrot is soft, immediately shut it off so it does not disintegrate in the sauce. But look how fucking delicious this is looking, y'all. I swear to God, this is so good. Here I'm testing the vegetable, and it definitely was ready. Look how scrumptious and delicious this is, y'all. Definitely an easy, super delicious recipe. Thanks for watching. Bye.